Hey, we're back with more from Marcus Dunstan and also Patrick Melton, two of the guys that wrote a brand new horror movie called The Collector. Well, as you know, here at the Chiller Drive-In, we show a lot of those great B-grade horror and sci-fi movies. Let me ask the both of you, what were your influences? What turned you on to doing horror movies?
You know, I didn't know that, and I've told this story before, I didn't know that I knew so much about horror and had seen so many horror movies until I went to film school. And I'm referencing, Chud, amongst other horror movies, and people look at me like they have no clue what I'm talking about. And so, because I grew up in Evanston, Illinois, which is a suburb north of Chicago, and there was a really good independent video store called Video Adventure, and they had that sales staff that was a little too old to be working there, that hadn't seen the sun quite as much as they probably should, and they just knew all these really good old horror movies and stuff like that, and they would just give them to us, like Chud being, for example. I specifically remember I was maybe 9 or something, and I walked in and I said, I've seen all your horror movies, give me the dirtiest, nastiest one, the cheapest one you got. And I'm like, well, we got this one named Chud that just came in. and I watched it and loved it and didn't watch the sequel, Chud 2.
Marcus, what about you?
Oh, goodness. Well, the first movie I watched through my fingers was Suspiria. And I thought that this is remarkable. I've seen everything I can see on late night TV, but this was the one I rented that was letterboxed. It was the 25th anniversary edition of it. And man, someone's actually trying to make this grotesquerie beautiful. And man, they use the Technicolor Matrix system to color the prints. And I'm like, holy cow, you can do more with horror than just quick cut, blood, boob, bam. This guy's actually orchestrating.
All right, well, thanks, fellas. Really appreciate you coming by. Hey, don't forget, folks, The Collector is due out in movie theaters this Friday, July the 31st, on a wide release. You cats aren't going to want to miss this. In the meantime, we'll thank you once more again, and we'll get you guys back to the movie.